Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. And this is going to be a really short video today. Number one, because I'm still prepping for my in-laws visit this afternoon. And in the past, I've always compressed my videos with a product called Clipchamp Utilities, which think of it like a zip file where it compresses your file and then it would allow it to upload to YouTube faster. Well, as of last Wednesday, I no longer have Clipchamp Utilities. They have canceled it. So I'm anxious to see how long it takes me to upload a video to YouTube directly from my device. So just wanted to give you a quick update and let you know that yes, I am missing Smash That Paper Pad on Sunday. No Reindeer Club tomorrow. I just was not able to get everything done that I wanted to get done before my in-law visit, and this in-law visit is really super important as they have traveled up from South Texas and we don't know when we'll have the opportunity to see them again. Mom said this last trip was really a hard ride and she doubts that she will make the trip again. So yeah, quality time with my mother-in-law this weekend. So as you can see, my filming table is done and back in order. And beyond that is the shelf below my window. Now where that red box of paper trimmings is sitting, those are all going to get collaged into a mat board and out of the way. And then I have a couple of recollections separators. Right there is all of my ephemera booklets that I made and just some extra tools that I have, scissors and that type of thing, in my circular cart from Hobby Lobby, but I keep those there just in case. And I still have to deal with the ribbons and stuff. This is all my sequins, and this is not all of my ribbons. It's past Stampin' Up! Ribbons that I need to break down into cards as soon as I get my bobbins cut, so I can get those into my shop. You've heard me talk about before that I use the spots from Stampin' Up! Those are the very few full-size pads that I have. Okay, now, the part you're waiting for. Let me see if I can turn around here. I've got to get kits up here on the table out of my way. The only shelf I have not been able to complete is my kits shelf. So, still have all of my papers. This is all current colors of Stampin' Up! Cardstock. This is embossing powders and glitters, and then this is all retired Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. But then on this shelf we have current Designer Series paper, the in colors. That teal seafoam binder is my current DSP catalog. The little spot next to it holds the one current 6x6 paper pad from Stampin' Up! And my Sizzix sticky sheets to die cut out pre-adhesived pieces. The white binder is seasonal retired Stampin' Up! Papers, and then the other one is the general themed categories of seasoned papers. I still want to break these down and take care of this shelf, but it's not mandatory immediately for me to work because this shelf is getting cleaned off and this is where all my paper kits will go. And then over here, the other big change is I put my floral photo boxes from Michaels back into place. The first box holds, let's see, where's my finger? The first box holds current Stampin' Up! Stamps and die sets, coordinating die sets. The second one is current Christmas stamp sets and coordinating dies. And then this box, plus this one lone one over here by itself, this holds all of my Stampin' Up! Punches because most of them coordinate with either one of those two stamp sets. So if it's current, it's on this shelf. Now the only thing that may change here is I may have to get to a point where I break these down and put my seasonal kits up there because I may need this space to put another shelf across like I have here to extend across if I need to move over papers, 6x6 papers, punches or stamp sets on this shelf. Above that, I have all of my current cardstocks cut into bases, as well as retired colored cardstocks pre-cut into bases, my color coaching setup, and then my box of sketches that I work from. So that's it. Now, one of my viewers had a question last week, and I want to address that. You guys have all seen my entire Ugly Truth video, and if you haven't, I'm going to link it down below. Make sure you go back and check it out. But she asked, she commented that, how do you know where to start? If your place is in such a disaster, where do you start? Pick one spot, one category, one theme, whatever. Don't look at the overall map. I mean, if I continued to look at this Ugly Truth studio, I would still be standing here with nothing done. But I decided I wanted to get my Stampin' Up! And my filming corner done first. So that's where I focused my attention for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And I stayed with this until it was done. Now, I linked Totally Tiffany's video last week, and she said, her thing is to empty everything out of the studio, sort it, and then bring it back in where you want to put it. And I did that. For months, my stuff sat in the living room. And I didn't get there. Because I only had 3 weeks, and then I'd haul it all back in again when it was time for Bob to come home, and I just wasn't getting it accomplished. So, rather than stripping everything out of the studio this time, I decided to just focus on this one corner. Now, suppose you want to know what papers you have. Start by organizing just your papers. Don't worry about the rest of it. Go through and pull out every bit of paper you have and sort just the paper. Or if you're a junk journaler, think about sorting just your cardboard pieces, your packaging pieces, and sort just those. Don't worry about the things that you might use for embellishments or your fibers. Focus on just your cardboard pieces. But pick one thing and worry about it until it's done. And then move on to the next thing. Now, for me, moving on from here is going to be cataloging the rest of my stamp sets, because they all go here. I have these 2 long shelves here, and then down below the table I have 2 3-shelf bookcases that also hold stamps. And so I've got to figure out the best way to move those stamp sets over to here, and hope A, I have enough photo boxes, and B, I have enough shelf room. And then I'll worry about it from there as I start putting it in. I'm not going to say, I don't have enough room, so I'm not even going to worry about that spot right now. I'm going to go someplace else. No. I'm going to work on just the stamp sets, on getting them cataloged and getting them put away. And when I get to the point where my boxes are full, then figuring out what I'm going to do with the rest of it. So, that's my video for today. I'm probably not going to do much else for another couple of weeks. I do want to get the canned pumpkin video up on the 31st. I have the kits pulled for that. And now I have a place to work. Woohoo! So, probably am off and out of here until the 31st, because this is going to be Bob's last week home, and there's some things we still need to get done while he is home. So, feel free to go back and watch some of my older videos, and we will, I think what I'm going to do is I will try to link Totally Tiffany's first video last week, which she talked about the 4-section system. I think I will put in her week 1 category, and maybe it will give you an inspiration as to where to start with yours. So that's it for me today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, creative blessings.